Hello, guys. I'm continuing my series playing versus chessbots from chess.com, and today we'll mm, try both experiment. I'll play the strongest um, engine on the platform, so it's 3200, which is stronger than the any chess player, any human chess player in the world now. So the odds here are not if I'm gonna win or um, finish tie with it, but basically how long would I survive this game? So I'm ready. Let's begin. Okay, I'll play e4 and then knight c3. Uh, he's preparing to develop the bishop. For now, no threats. I'll defend the bishop. I'll defend the knight. I'm sorry. I'll bring my other knight. And also defend this square here because I don't want his bishop to invade my space. And we will develop the queen and castle queenside. He decided to threaten my queen, so now I need to capture. Otherwise, I'll need to retreat the queen because he is threatening to take this pawn here on c2 and fork my king and my rook. So I'm forced to take. And now I have a couple of opportunities here. So one of them is to offer knight exchange, and the other one is to bring the knight on the d2 square. Basically, if I bring the knight here on d2, I'll block my king from castling, and he can threaten my pawn here, and then I'll be in trouble. So because this bishop, dark square bishop, don't have really good spot to go, and if I defend, I'm sorry, too many arrows. If I defend somehow this pawn here, or like this, again, I will ruin my chances for castling. So, but here, on the other hand, he captures, I capture, and now I have pawn that is hard to defend because he can attack from here. Mm, he also does have similar pawn, but his pawn will be defended by his bishop. So basically, um, I'm not sure which of these two moves is the best. Mm, maybe I'll go here on d1. He will not take, I think, because this way he will leave these two pawns very weak. But why he is playing this move here? I think that maybe he wants to attack on this diagonal to develop his bishop, and then when I castle kingside, and also even before I castle, he can bring the bishop, and again I'll need to defend this pawn, and it will be again one move further for me castling. So On the other hand, if I take, take, he'll be with very good pawn structure, very stable. Mm, Also, I don't like my knight on d1 to stay here forever. It's do nothing, but it's a piece that's moved already one, two, and maybe now it will be the third time. And I do have pieces that are underdeveloped yet. So I can think of developing some pieces here instead of focusing too much over my plan to castle, because on this level I will be maybe I can go for variation where actually I will not castle. Here I need to capture. For now, 2.1.4 chances, 1.3 chances for the engine to win, 1.2, which is for now I'm surviving, so there is not something major happened. But I expect soon because it's 3200 and it's a 12 move. If I manage to keep the something reasonable here as a balance of powers until the middle of the game, let's say 20th move, move 20, I'll be happy. Um, Now, if I take, he can take, and also this will open the line here for queen and check. But in the same time, if I take, I'll open here this G file. And it's too good to be true actually, because and then basically if check, then when my rook is here I can defend. um, okay, let's be bold. Anyway, I don't have too much to lose, but now his chances increases, of course. He's threatening my bishop, and in the same time check from here. So I miscalculate here because I thought I can first bring my rook, but apparently he is already attacking one of my major pieces. So how I can defend? Uh, and when check, if check, then he'll have second here, second attacking piece here to my bishop. So even I came here to defend the bishop. With tempo, he'll have more advantage here to take the bishop. So basically I need to move the bishop now. This is the only possible move for me. The thing is that I will choose d2 again to prevent him from h6, or I'll choose h2, because also one more threat is here forking my queen and my rook. So I need to guard this square here. Okay, so I will choose the h2. He's developing his bishop. Mhm. Can I go now for rook g1 to create some threat here? Or I should finally develop this knight? And Again, I will need to move this pawn before castling, but I don't think he will allow me to castle. I think that if I play my knight here, I'll weaken this e3 square, and then he will prevent me from castling with bishop h6. Mm, Also, my bishop is under the wall, but it is guarding this pawn here. Anyway, I'll play the knight because I don't want to have too many underdeveloped pieces. Mm, if I move the pawn, it's too slow. I will allow then this happen. So if I castle, then he takes, I push. He can came here to defend the bishop, and it will be ugly for me. So mm, let me see if I'll be able to. Okay, now he's threatening take b2. I still can castle, but now he has like too many attacking pieces here. He already know what are my plans. So is it worth it for me to follow them? Or to rearrange my plans and to decide to castle kingside, which would be one way safer because of his own pawns here. He doesn't have so many open lines. Mm, but first, I need to defend this pawn. I'll push. And now, as you can see, we are already reaching a point where the engine has decent advantage. It's not crucial. If this was a human, I would have all the chances for him to even, I mean, especially if it was on my level, human on my level, I would have chances. But here now, it's becoming more and more difficult. So if I defend the pawn from here, because if I defend the pawn from here, he will threaten my rook, and then basically I'll need to move it from here. It will become useless, and again I will lose this pawn that I'm trying to defend. But if I defend it from here, then I'm wondering if he does have some sacrifice like this. I take, check. Um, I'm protecting the king. I cannot see immediate threat. I'll do this then. He did it anyway. He developed his bishop here. So what is he threatening now? Maybe check, and then I cannot cover with my queen just because the bishop is here. Maybe this is the idea here. Um, okay, I can then uh, prevent this. Now he's threatening check from here, which again will be unpleasant for me. And if I move the king here, he maybe will push this f pawn. And but anyway, I think that it's time for me to leave this corner here. It's not the corner actually, it's the middle of the board, but I feel myself cornered. Okay, so I have three options here for the king, and neither of them is good. So first on g1, I'll block my rook. On f3, like you don't want your king attacking, moving forward, moving in front of all the other pieces. So I'll exclude this, because then again, f5. So I'm excluding f3. So I'm left with g2 and g1. So with g, uh, with g2, I will block my light square bishop. With g1, I will block the rook. g1 looks safer. And also I want to develop the bishop before the rook, because if it will be easier, it will be less moves for me to develop my pieces. Like one move here, then one here, the king, um, or other way around, here, then here, and then like this. Um, yeah, I'll do that. Okay, now I forgot about the queen. So basically now it says like 67 points for him, and the reason being is that basically these squares here are blocked. The only square left is here, but from here I would be, let me try. He's threatening. He's threatening my, I'm sorry. He's threatening my queen. And at the same time, if I take, I'll be checkmate. So I need to move my queen in a way where here maybe, and he has check. I have only space here, and from here he can do something like double check with the knight and with the sorry, with the dark square bishop, and I'll be mated. Maybe it's so, but it says now 19, so I did the right thing here. Uh, just to find if this is the right move here. So I moved from 60 and so to 19, which is good. Mm, let me think more of this. So he's threatening my queen. one way around. Can I? But then we check it wouldn't be good. So cannot. I cannot. Um, I'll try. Okay, mate in one. Didn't saw this coming. So check. And basically here I cannot escape because of the knight. Here because of the pawn. Here because of the bishop. And I am mate basically on, let me see on which move. On 23rd move. So yeah, it isn't surprise. So, but it's kind of a great that we are able in this age that we are living to test ourselves against players, engines that are stronger than any human, any grandmaster, or maybe any human that ever lived. So this was for this game. Share your thoughts, share your experience in the comments playing versus machines. Like, subscribe for the channel, and see you next time.